Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Catch Up Podcast. Kaysen Jaxsten, and as always, I'm Jackson Shepherd, and I am joined by my cousin and co-host Kaysen Sperry,
What's
as
up, ladies?
always. Oh yeah, and we're pretty excited for this episode, so we'll just jump right into it. So I did have a new icebreaker question for you. Trying to decide. There's two. Trying to decide which one I want to tell. I think I'm going to do this one. So, would you rather scream, yes? Like, just scream out the word yes every time you see someone get hurt, or yell out, you can't park there to every car crash that you see?
Both of those would be pretty funny.
Yeah, that's kind of
Uh,
what I was thinking.
yeah. Oh no.
I don't think you can go wrong either way, personally.
Yeah.
For humor, I should say, for your own enjoyment.
I'd probably yell you can't park there.
That's kind of
Probably
what I
because
was
it's
thinking.
probably because it's an easier getaway. And then I could
People probably
just
won't come after you if you say that, or want
yeah.
to come after you. They have bigger problems if that's what you're yelling at. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what I was thinking. They have bigger issues than to go after you, I think. But so we'll just jump right into this then. How was your week, man? How's your week been?
Pretty good. Pretty boring, honestly. How's yours? I'll ask you that question because mine's been lame.
I'm super excited for school to be over. I am that. I'm looking forward to that. We got finals week next week, and then we're done. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's like, I don't know, nothing like crazy happened this week, if I'm remembering correctly, but I am excited for what's happening this week.
What's
Like,
this week?
just like, well, we got Steve Young talking to my sports broadcasting class tomorrow being Wednesday, over Zoom, which is super cool. Three-time Super Bowl champion and two-time MVP of the NFL, which I think is super cool. And then Thurl Bailey, who used to play for the Utah Jazz, and he played in the NBA for like 12 years and was a national champion in college, is speaking to us on Friday over Zoom as well. So I'm actually pretty excited for that, to hear from them and stuff. And so that's something I'm actually really looking forward to. And so
Yeah, that is sick. I'm actually jealous about Steve Young tomorrow. If I didn't have to work, I'd totally be there.
I was gonna say you could come if you want.
Yeah.
If you could just skip work, but
Broke.
I am too. So I can't really suggest that. But um, oh, I wanted to tell you. So I was on Instagram, like, what was it? Maybe 20 minutes ago. And I've been messing with it for the past 20 minutes before we started recording. But there's this app that came out, and it's like basically the Preach by Gospel app for return missionaries, like Area Book
Mhm.
almost. And I was just messing with it because I wanted to see what it was like. And it's run exactly like it is on Preach My Gospel and stuff. Isn't that kind of sick?
Was it just like a planner or scheduler or whatever?
Yeah, it's just a planner and stuff. Like I was just messing with it, seeing how it worked, and it works the exact same.
That's sick. What is it? What's it called?
It's called, I want to say Better Calendar. Yeah, Better Calendar, but it's like Better Cow.
You'll have to send me the link to the app.
Yeah, I'll have to send it. And like you can set it up so you can put your canvas in there and it'll tell you when your assignments are due and
No
stuff.
way. That's sick.
Yeah, that's why I got it. I'm like, I need that. I need it to alert me when my assignments are due. And it's like got a map on there.
Yeah.
You can't really see that very well, but it's got a map and it like can show you all your contacts and stuff. Like if you wanted to add people to like certain contacts or whatever. So it runs just the same. But it's kind of cool. I was kind of messing with it and I'm like, this could be super useful for people because I just seen it. Someone posted about it
Yeah.
and I was like, huh, I want to just check that out just to see, you never know. And it's pretty
Mm.
interesting. I'm pretty intrigued by it. So, but yeah, I'll get you the link for it if you want because it's kind of cool. I thought it was kind of neat.
Yeah,
But
that is cool. Send me the link.
yeah, I will. But also we had before we get into our main topic, we had general conference. And I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on kind of what you thought. If you got to watch or listen to it at all. I have no idea. I personally fell asleep during some of the sessions and was pretty tired, but I did really like the prophet's message personally because he talked about being a peacemaker and stuff. And just with everything in today's world, I think that was super needed and just something that people need to hear, especially today. And that was kind of like my thoughts. That was my big takeaway was that. And then also them changing second hour, but that was beforehand. So
Yeah, that was kind of what I took from it. The little I did watch, the little I was able to watch. I always like to go back and watch them and listen to them anyway. So I'm
that's what I
definitely
do
gonna have
too.
to this time. But
Yeah. That's what I like to do too, is to go back and re-listen and re-watch all of them so I can get like a better understanding of them, kind of.
Mhm.
So I can, I don't know, like just learn more, I should say.
Yeah,
So, but well, with that, we'll get into our main topic. I don't know. I was kind of excited for this one. I wanted to try something new. I don't know if you saw this, but or heard anything about it before I sent you the outline, but like the Artemis II lunar flyby mission. Like, I don't know if you saw anything about that, but I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know what your thoughts are
you
on
don't
it.
want to know my thoughts.
Oh, you don't want to know?
No, but yeah, it was cool. It's cool
I
in
think it's,
theory.
I think it's cool. Like, I don't know. It's interesting because no one was talking about it when it happened because they're back now. But I thought it was interesting because no one was really talking about it, just with everything else going on. And I just think it's like, I think it's cool. I think space is cool. And like, I don't know what your thoughts are, but obviously you probably won't share them if
I
they're,
just, yeah, I have a whole bunch of different conspiracies and stuff about it all, but I think it is cool. I mean, go and see the backside of the moon, I guess, is they're gonna
did
eat,
you see that one meme I sent you?
yeah, the butt
Like the
cheeks.
back with the
Yeah,
butt cheeks and the being the backside of the moon. I thought that was funny. But
yeah.
no, but you said something about like conspiracy theories and stuff. But I kind of wanted to ask, like, what conspiracy theories do you think have a legitimate shot of actually being true, or ones that you actually like believe, like space wise, or like just I don't know.
Moon landing was not real. I know that one to be, I know that one for sure. There's just too much against it and everything like that. I won't get into it because, yeah, it just gets too political. But I don't believe that was real. I also think well, I won't get into that one either. But a big theory I have is that there's crazy things going on in Area 51 that the people are being kept from knowing. It's kind of a
Do you think?
scary
Do you
thought
think?
to be thinking,
Yeah,
but
I think there's a lot in Area 51 where they just won't tell us what's there. That's because it's. I don't know if you listened to the episode where Miles on his podcast talked about Area 51.
well, it was Ben who went there.
Yeah, it was Ben who went there and talking about because that isn't it like super heavily guarded,
And
like
for what?
crazy.
Like it's more heavily regarded than the White House
or like Fort Knox. Like it,
or everything. Yeah.
yeah. And
Like
it,
what
like
is
my
there?
thought,
Why do you have to have it that heavily guarded?
yeah, that's always been my thoughts is like, if it's so secretive, I just don't know. Like, what is there? Because I know, like, because that's not where they did the Manhattan Project, because that's in New Mexico, and I think people can just go there.
But there's also like counter theories to that, where some are like Area 51 is like a decoy. Like they make it seem like it's this huge thing, and they've mentioned like other places and things. I
And you know
forgot,
what?
but it's like
And I honestly think that could be
a real
true
thing.
as well, where it's just something that people, it's just there to spark debate and conversation enough so to distract what really is being hidden. But
Yeah. I
I
can't
don't
remember
know.
who we were
It's,
talking with, but there was a guy who, like, his family used to work, or someone he knew used to work for NASA before he died, and like worked in Area 51 and stuff like that. And they always wanted to ask him like questions and stuff about it, but like till the day he died, he just was like, I can't tell you. Like, there's nothing. Like,
I feel like if that was me, I would have told someone while I was dying what was there.
well, it's just crazy because it's like if they're told that much, like even on their last day, they wouldn't tell anyone that they can't
I
tell
know, like
anyone.
on
It's
your
kind of
deathbed, you
crazy.
think you'd at least tell somebody. So then it was just like, oh yeah, this is what was there, and then you just give up the ghost. But apparently not.
But
So
yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. It makes you think about a lot. Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of things. Like, why did they stop exploring the ocean? Like, what did they see down there that made them just stop
because there's
suddenly?
a very high percentage of the ocean that's not been explored.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it's almost scary high how much that's not been explored. Like
Well,
it's kind of crazy.
it's scarier to even think about. Like, all of a sudden they just were like, no, we're done. Like, we're not exploring this anymore.
They saw the
So
Kraken. Maybe that's real.
I don't know, dude. Something weird.
Maybe Davy Jones is real too.
Crazy. Yeah,
But
there's tons of conspiracies you can get into, and
oh yeah,
I think one of my
like
favorite conspiracies, though, like one that I like actually legitimately believe. It's not so much a real life conspiracy as it's more of like a movie slash Disney conspiracy. But one that I seen is that Elsa and Anna's mom and dad they
I
left
know this one.
they left Elsa and Anna on a boat, right?
Yeah.
Elsa and Anna's mom and dad, sorry, were pregnant when they left, gave birth on their voyage, boat crashed, they got dad died, mom made it safe to an island. Jaguar attacks the mom, kills the mom. Tarzan.
Yeah,
Tarzan
no,
is
I've heard
Elsa
this
and
one.
Anna's brother.
I've heard this one, and that one I honestly think is true.
Oh, for sure, it has to be.
Like, there's so much connection on that one to where it's like it's got to be
Yeah,
true. Like, and then I've also heard where the boat that sunk is the boat that Ariel
Ariel.
explores
Yeah,
in
that's
The
like
Little
part of
Mermaid.
it. Yeah,
Yeah. And I'm just like, whoever pieced that together, I want to give them like an award of some kind because like that's freaking crazy
there's a
that someone even
yeah,
thought of that to piece that together.
there's a crazy Toy Story one too that is insane, but I can't remember it.
And there's one thing, there's something I heard about Toy Story where it's like if one of the toys died, Andy would never know. Have you heard that one?
Yeah,
Where it's like if one of the toys died, the kids would never know just because they'd just be playing because they never move in front of the kids.
yeah.
It's kind of that one's more of a darker theory and thought, I think. It's pretty dark. So, but what
But
was I
I
gonna?
there was one that was like
Is it another like Disney one?
No, it's about like I think this one's a little more known, but I never like had really heard of it or thought about it. But when I did, I was like, dang, that just like makes sense. Like it's not really a conspiracy. It's more of like, oh yeah, that's crazy. And that's that Andy is Emily, who is Jesse's original owner. And you know how Jesse has like flashbacks to her playing with her like
With
original
Emily?
owner. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Do you think that
theory.
was Andy?
No, that's Andy's mom when she was little. So
That
Andy's
would be
mom
cool.
when she was little was Jesse's original owner.
That's cool because we don't know Andy's mom's name.
Yeah.
No, not at all. That one's kind of cool. I do like that one.
There's a theory about his dad too that I can't remember because you never really hear of Andy's dad.
No,
But
you don't really hear of. Also, there's not very many. I feel like Disney couples back then that were both the mom and the dad. It was always either or.
yeah,
Because with the Little Mermaid, it's just the dad. Like Aladdin, Jasmine's dad's just there. Toy Story, it's just the mom. And so, like a lot of them is just one of them back then when they were making those movies for the most part.
yeah, that's
But
crazy.
I don't know if this is a theory or if it's just something that's real, but I was talking about this with some people the other day, and they were saying how there's like a thing where I think Disneyland, they puff out the smells of like the churros and stuff in the air. Because you know how they do that? Because I learned the other day
Yeah,
that on the Incredicoaster, they actually puff out the smells of cookies, of freshly baked cookies on the Incredicoaster ride because they're trying to get Jack Tech to get a cookie throughout the ride so that they can bring him back and kind of corral him. And that made me think of that and just be like, you know what? They probably do that. If they do that on the ride, and especially with Soren, they probably could do it just regularly
yeah.
so that they can get people to buy their freaking expensive food.
I've never gotten like loopy on a ride, but that ride, like, I passed out once on it. But every
On
single on
Was that the one time
Incredicoaster,
we went
yeah.
like last year in March? There's
But
the picture you're zonked in the picture. I
dude,
do know that.
I don't remember the ride at all. It was so weird. I remember like it counts down, and Dash is running, and it's like, and you go so fast. I
Yeah.
remember going up, and then all of a sudden we were at the end of the ride. Like that's what it felt like to me. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the freak just happened? Like it was so weird. It was one of the weirdest feelings I've ever had.
You're Didn't you pass out on like a what was it? It's not a Disneyland ride, it was like a carnival ride. Because you and I both hate carnival rides.
Oh no, that was when I was younger at the Youth Stampede.
Yeah, because your aunt messaged us on the podcast page and was saying something
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, I took her on. I mean, she made me go, and I will say that because she did force me. I did not want to go. She made me go onto the Ring of Fire. You know that one that like goes
Yeah, I
upside
hate
down?
that one.
Yeah, I was already freaking sick because we had just gone on zero gravity. We're
Oh,
in,
that one's the worst.
yeah, it literally spins you
That one
so
is the
fast.
worst.
And I ran off that ride, threw up behind it. She's like, okay, you threw up. Now you feel better. Like, let's go get on the Ring of Fire. And I'm like,
Yeah, because that's the
no,
logic behind
I
that.
don't feel good. Anyway, we got on it. And I remember it was me and McCain. And we were sitting
Yeah.
next to each other. And the way they sit is like you sit here and then you sit across from two other people and you're like facing each other.
Oh, I
And
haven't
I
been on there
remember
forever then.
I remember we go up, we go on the ride, and I'm just like sick. Like come to the end where we're starting to slow down. As it slows down, it
Yeah.
just goes like this slowly until you finally stop.
Yeah.
And I just remember like I had to throw up so bad there was nothing I can do. I just remember like looking across from me at that girl and I was just like I'm sorry. But I couldn't say anything, so I just like shook my head and I like tried to hold it in my hands. But it was like
uh,
shooting all over the place through my fingers and everything. Dude,
It's
that
so
was the
gross.
most
That's
humiliating thing in my life because she got off the ride and she's like, "That boy just threw up on me," and was like screaming. And I was like the last kid off the ride. I'm just covered in throw up as I'm coming down the stairs. I'm like,
you're like the guy. You're like the kids on the Sandlot when they're getting off the ride and they're
yeah,
all thrown
that's
up
what
because
it
they
was
just
like, dude.
did a bunch of tobacco or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's so funny.
Sucked.
The I always get sick on that samurai at Lagoon.
I don't
That
do
one
those semi
sucks.
rides, bro.
No, I can't do that one. I can't either. They make me sick. That's why I think I could never go on a rocket ship to space. I think I would be completely useless in space because I'd get so sick.
Me too.
Yeah. But it's nuts. Oh, and like speaking of the churro smells or whatever, did you know that I think in 2023, Disney made more off their sales of churros than they did on their Disney Plus subscriptions?
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
seen I seen that the other day and I was like, that's actually kind of nuts. If
Yeah, that's
that's
crazy.
if that's true. Like if you can make that much off of churros. That is probably their highest sold food though, their highest sold food.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
it's kind of like a staple. Like you go to Disneyland, you got to get a churro.
Yeah. 100% you have to get a churro. Like
I will
you're
say
you're
though,
missing what?
the churros at Disneyland are way better than the churros at Disney World. I don't know what it
I've never
is.
been to Disney
If
World, so
it's
I
the
wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like the humidity or what, but they're terrible in Florida.
Could be what it is. Because like California is not near as humid because it's not completely surrounded by water.
Yeah.
So this is kind of so I wanted to ask actually, since we were talking about a little bit about space earlier, would you ever want to go to space, Kaysen? Like,
No. No.
no?
And to kind of go off what we were talking about when we before we had to end just for a second. But we were talking about the rides, getting motion sick and stuff like that.
Oh, that's right. I
We were
totally forgot.
Then we kind of transitioned into Disney and stuff like that, the Disneyland rides. But I I think no, there's no way I'd be able to. Like I get so motion sick and stuff anyway. Like I feel like there's no way that I would be able to.
Yeah.
I Yeah, you mentioned that too. Like you get so sick in a rocket ship that like we wouldn't. Yeah,
I feel like I'd pass out. Like I feel like medically I wouldn't be cleared to ride in a rocket to go to space. I feel like I would pass out and then the mission would be over as soon as I woke up because we'd be crash landing onto Earth and then I'd probably pass out again. If we want to be 100% honest. But like I think it would be cool to like see Earth from a whole different perspective and stuff. But other than that, I have zero desire to ever go up to space. I honestly think I would be so scared if I was. I think it would look cool for like 30 seconds, and then the second you realize that you're in space, you're like, oh, holy crap! Like I gotta go back to
yeah.
Earth.
Holy crap, I really am up here. Yeah, that's how I think it would be for me. Like it would be like, cause space freaks me out anyway. Like the more honestly,
Yeah,
like why I don't really talk and think about space as much is because honestly, it really does interest me, and it
yeah.
piques a lot of interest. But it scares the crap out of me. And like the more and more I think about it and black holes and other
Black holes are
universes and
awful.
yeah,
Like I was reading a bunch of stuff on black holes a couple weeks ago. Like I just got into this honey hole because I started following this page on Instagram that just strictly talks about space. Because I just like I love learning about space and stuff, but like it's also kind of scary because there's so much unknown
and
about it,
that's
you know?
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and I just like kind of look at it just to see like this page and stuff. And yeah, black holes are scary. I don't Black holes are the probably the most scariest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
I know. That's what freaks me out. I can't think about any of it. What's weird to think is there's probably somebody in another universe right now, like named Kaysen and Jaxsten, and they probably have a podcast like us. That's what's weird to me. Like there's
Yeah. Uh,
like I believe in God and everything like that, but it's crazy to think that like there's even a possibility that there could be
do
a
you think that
clonage
there
of
would be
us.
like other life on other planets?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
That's kind of, yeah, because I don't know. I kind of think so. But you know what? I think I saw this post the other day and it was talking about like the Big Bang Theory and stuff and how like we as people and just how like Earth was the most perfect place for people to live on because it's the perfect distance away from Earth and the closest planet to us that's even remotely habitable and like the somewhat the same distance from a star that Earth is to the sun is like light years and light years away. So I was like, that was one of the things I was studying is like, I wonder what planets could habitate life or whatever. And like, Earth is like probably one of the most perfect. Well, it obviously is not one of the most. It is the like most perfect that we know of because it has water, it has a stable atmosphere. Because a lot of the atmospheres aren't super stable, obviously, on other
Yeah.
planets. Like you went on Venus, you would die in a matter of milliseconds because of how hot it is there.
I feel like you wouldn't even be able to touch the surface. Like it would.
No, because Venus has that greenhouse effect thing, because it's actually hotter than Mercury, even though Mercury is the closest planet to the sun.
Hmm.
Venus is like way hotter because of its atmosphere. Like that's why in this is a spoiler if you haven't seen Project Hail Mary, but that's why in Project Hail Mary, all of the astrophage was going to Venus and not Mercury because of the greenhouse effect and because it was so much hotter. And that's why it was killing the stars in the movie. And so, yeah, space is cool, but it's also extremely scary.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's it's not for me, that's for sure. I love Earth and will love to stay on Earth until I die. Anyways, I think me personally, if interstellar travel or like space travel was anything like Space Mountain, I think I would be fine.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
But to kind of tie in the Disney and space theme, if it was like that, I think I would be perfectly fine with it. But other than that,
Screw that.
not, yeah, screw that. I can't
Yeah.
go that fast. I can barely go that fast in my car without like freaking out. I feel like. And every time I've sped like go kind of fast in my car, I always like kind of am on edge. Well, we'll just transition into Shep's studio. We'll do that because there's a lot to talk about. I want to start off. I kind of want to get your thoughts. I don't know how much of the movie you got that we watched earlier today, but like, what were your thoughts on it?
I loved it. I did get most of it. I definitely will rewatch it again, but I think I like seen enough that I can watch the rest of them. Like, but I really did like it. I thought it was hilarious more than anything. But it's also just really good too. So
It won an Oscar for Best Animated Movie or whatever
yeah,
the year it came out. So, for those who don't know what movie we're talking about, we're talking about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Um, Kaysen had never seen that movie, and there were new pictures that came out for the third one. And I was telling him about it, and I told him we should watch it. So we watched it today, and yeah, it's one of my favorite movies. Like I love that movie. I could rewatch that movie over and over again and never get sick of it. I think it's awesome.
yeah, I liked it.
I think it's also just so visually cool because of the animation style. Like it was so different when it came out. It's like most animated movies around the time it came out in 2018 or whatever were all the same, I feel like. Like they were all animated the same or very similar. And then that one was just completely different. And it's like changed how animated movies are per se. But I love it. It's one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah, I really liked it.
I love it. But some other things that I wanted to bring up and talk about. Um, the new episodes of Mall, or the series, I guess, because we haven't recorded since this came out. I don't know if you've seen this, but they came out with a TV show just centered on Darth Maul, the character from Star Wars. It's called Maul Shadow Lord, and it has 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's like got a crazy good rating. And I've watched the first 4 episodes and I love it. Like it's been so good. The episodes are only like 20 minutes long too.
Oh, really?
So they're like not very long, but it's like so good. And they really are able to pack the story super well in 20 minutes. And it's just awesome. Like I love it. It's been so good
That is cool.
to watch.
I'll have to watch it.
But I also want to know why you didn't like I also want to know why you didn't like the Super Mario Galaxy movie because you said you hated it and I want to know why.
I just was like, I was super confused. Like I mentioned it to you a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Like I've played Super Mario Galaxy. I've seen the other movie one, the last Mario movie, and I thought that one was like funny. Like so they still
Mhm.
kind of made it a movie, but they also made it kind of more about like Super Mario Bros. In a way, you know. And I feel like this one was just like, I guess I was just hoping it was more like the game
Yeah.
itself, more than just like another movie.
Mhm.
So I guess that's kind of like where I was a little more disappointed, and I was also just like, yeah, it was just not my type of movie. I don't know. It
I
was
can so I can kind of actually understand where you're coming from because in the first movie, the Super Mario Brothers movie, it's almost like they're going from world to world like they do in the game
yeah,
where you go from like world 1, world 2. And in this one it kind of I can it I also kind of felt that where it didn't feel like they were going from world to world like they do in
the game.
the game
Hmm.
per se. I still really enjoyed the movie, me personally. Like I thought it was funny. Kinsey was with me and she didn't really like it. She did not feel at all where I felt about the movie.
Yeah.
And I could tell and she was like just trying to say it and I like say she liked it so it wouldn't spark an argument or whatever, but I was like I don't care if you didn't like it. I loved it. I thought it was fun and it's 100% not catered to me at all. It's definitely catered to children,
Hmm.
this movie, but I still loved it. I enjoyed it. But like Fox McCloud showing up was also kind of weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
I will I will say that that one was kind of odd. I mean, obviously he's a character that's based in space. Like his games are based in space, so I could see why they wanted to put him in there and like how they made him fit into it made sense to a point, but also like he's never been in a Mario game before. Like Donkey Kong is more of a Mario character than he is a standalone character in my opinion,
Hmm.
because he's shown up in more Mario games than his own to an extent.
Yeah.
While Star Fox has never showed up in a Mario game other than the movie in like Super Smash Bros. And so I think a Smash Bros. Movie would be sick.
Yeah, I
I think
would.
that would be awesome.
That
But
would be
I know
sick.
the Nintendo guy doesn't want to do one yet. He wants to wait a while. I don't understand why. It would instantly make $1 billion.
Yeah.
It would be the fastest money maker they've ever had. Because this Mario movie, the Mario Galaxy movie, last time I checked it had already made like $700 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get nerds going and watching the movie, and then you get little kids and families going and watching it too. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. And then my Pixar ranking is coming along decently. I've got 18 out of the 30 movies so far.
Really?
Yeah. So I've been chugging along. I watched three the one day, and one of them was Inside Out, and I cry every time at that movie without fail. And I bet you can guess the part.
Bing bong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
part
sad.
makes me cry every time.
Sad.
It's so sad. It doesn't deserve to be that sad because the dude's in the movie for 30 minutes.
I know.
It's just like so sad.
I think they should make a movie just about Bing Bong.
Yeah. And his like adventures with Riley. I think that would be fun. That would be a fun movie. Even if it was a TV show, like a short little TV show where the episodes were like 14, 15 minutes long or whatever.
Yeah,
I think that would be fun. But yeah. And I watched that. So there's like not really any movies in the theater that I want to go watch, though, as of right now. So
yeah. Oh,
I'm kind of just waiting. I did, though, I did show the Toy Story trailer to Staten when I was talking to him yesterday. I
yeah,
like screen recorded it for him and I sent it to him. And his response to it was so funny. He was like, I'm going to be on the first plane home for that movie when it comes out. And I'm like, slow your roll, dude. It's going to be here when you get home.
yeah,
But he's like, that gave me like actual chills, like the Toy Story 5 trailer. And I was like,
yeah.
I know, it looks pretty good.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know how you feel about the fourth one, but I think the fifth one justifies why it exists just because
I
of the
haven't even seen
story.
the fourth one. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
Don't bother. It made me unhappy for a while. So I'll put it at that. Speaking of Toy Story, I think the Toy Story Mania ride is also closed. Like when I showed you earlier, Buzz right the Buzz Lightyear ride being closed at Disneyland as well. Yeah. They said it's like a record high of ride closures right now.
That would suck to go and not be able to ride anything.
I know, it's like Jungle Cruise is closed, Buzz is closed, Toy Story Mania is closed. There's a lot. There's a couple of them that are closed, and I'm
The
just like,
Star Wars ride is closed.
that one's always closed.
That one's done for good, I think.
Which one?
The
The Rise of the Resistance one?
yeah, yeah.
How's that one done for good?
That's what I heard.
Dang, they would lose a lot of money if that one closed down for good.
Pretty sure
That's
they're
why
like
people go.
I'm pretty sure they're changing it completely. Like they had too many problems and lines were too long, so now they're like changing it
Maybe they're
completely,
just
but they're
giving
gonna
it like
like
an over.
make it
I
go
know they're
faster.
I know they're changing it like the land itself to have more of the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy characters that you can interact with. Because right now they just have ones from the ones that Disney made, and no one likes those movies for the most part. Most people don't like those movies.
Yeah.
So, but I don't like them personally. I'm not a fan. I could talk about forever why I don't like them, but we don't have the time to do that right now. So, but I'm gonna actually check to see if that one is because I am interested.
I have a
I
good
can't.
I have a good thing for our game.
Yeah, the list.
At the blind ranking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I got a
there
good
we
one.
go. Yeah, it was closed for refurbishment on January 20th. So you're right. Oh, it's expected to reopen. It should be reopened by now. It was initially starting that an exact reopening date was not immediately announced, but is expected to be temporary closure. Okay, so I wonder if it's open now. If it's still saying it's closed, then maybe it's not. It's not reopened yet. Oh, it's open. I just asked if it was open, and it said it was
Oh, it is.
open. Yeah, it must have reopened. They must have went through that refurbishment quick, because I know they did have a lot of issues with it. Because there was one time I rode it, because they have two different versions of it, where if the Kylo Ren animatronic doesn't work at the end of the ride, that they have one where it just shows you a screen of him flying around in a
Wait,
ship or
really?
whatever.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen that one.
I had that one once because the animatronic wasn't working. But when we went last year in March, me and Staten rode that one probably a total of like 6 times that ride because we
Yeah,
just loved it. And I think I burnt myself out of that ride because I rode it once this last time we went, and I'm like, I'm satisfied.
yeah,
And so, because I just rode it so much. But if I could ride that ride for the first time again, dude, I would. That's one of the few rides I would love to ride for the first time again.
yeah.
Alrighty. Now we have our fun little game. Staten was severely disappointed we didn't play a game last week. He made sure to tell me that over the phone this week. So, Staten, this game is dedicated to you because you got mad at me for not having one last week. So here we are with one this week. We are doing some blind rankings. And Kaysen's going to start by giving me his list of blind rankings. And I will give him my list for him to blind rank. So, Kaysen, the floor is yours.
Okay. This list came because you showed me sometime this weekend or maybe to even today. But Mario Kart, the game itself, turned 18 years old today.
Oh, yeah.
And the Mario movie and all this, so we're going to keep it a little bit Mario themed. You will be blind ranking Mario Kart power up items or whatever you call them. Okay?
Oh,
Which
this one's going
one?
to be tough because some of them outright are just lame, but some of them are like goated. So
I
I'm
tried to keep all the
intrigued.
goaded ones that I thought were goaded and have you rank them.
Yeah.
So we got five. Okay, I chose my top five, and you'll rank them. Okay,
Sounds good.
this one can go both ways because usually if you get this item, it means you suck at the game. First item, bullet bill.
Oh, that one's gotta be. It's number one. You get that one, it like project. It's number one. Like
Okay, my one's not bad.
so.
Alrighty,
What? Yeah, put it at one. Like that one's my favorite to get personally. If I am sucking that bad, but normally I'm not. So
yeah.
normally I never get it. So,
Okay, next one is the golden mushroom.
oh, that one is very similar to the bullet bill, other than you have to control it and you have to repeatedly push the button.
Yeah.
I'll put that one at three.
Okay.
Like it's not bad, but like sometimes it's a lot harder to control because it projects you so fast, and so I put that one at three.
Next one is the red shell.
That's got to be two. That one saved me a lot, so that one's got to be two. That one saved me so many times.
And red shell, for those who don't know, is the shell that you can throw and it locks in on the closest target to you and automatically hits them. It's not like the green one where it just bounces off everything. The red one
Yeah,
actually locks in on the person and
yeah.
gets them.
It's annoying to get hit by, but it's really nice when you get one.
Yeah.
So,
So we have two more. The
okay.
next one is the fire flower. Sorry. Have you got that one? I'm basing these
Yeah.
power ups off of Super Mario 8.
Yeah.
But
So
I mean Mario Kart 8, not Super Mario 8.
that one's not too bad because it's basically a shell that you can throw a couple times, but it doesn't lock onto anything. I also don't get it very often, but don't know if you're going to come at me with the blue shell. I'm going to put it at 4,
The last one was the blue shell.
5. That one's automatic 5. I hate that one so much. That one is legit the worst power up
That
in that
one
game.
sucks, bro. I hate that one too.
The thing is like, I'm not trying to sound prideful, but I normally don't get that power up. I normally have it
Used
like,
on you.
yeah, and it sucks. Like,
Yeah.
it's awful. It's just so frustrating because especially if you're in like a tight race and you get hit by it, you're like in 7th place by the time you're able to get going again. And it's just so frustrating.
Yeah. It's so
Like it
annoying.
totally just derails your whole race and it's just not fun
Mhm.
at all. So what was my list? Number 1 was the bullet bill, right? Number
Yep.
2,
Golden
red
mushroom.
shell. Number 3 was the golden mushroom.
Yeah, there you go.
Number 4,
Was
fire
fire
flower. Number
flower.
5, blue shell. I am completely 100% satisfied with that list.
Okay.
Like
Good for
I
you.
don't think I would change anything, honestly.
Huh. Mine was a little
So,
different.
yeah. Okay. So we talked about this today as well, or it was briefly mentioned. But my list for you, Kaysen, is you're going to be blind ranking MLB stadiums that you are most likely wanting to visit the most.
Okay.
So this is just based on the ones that I think you'll like to visit the most, and I just want to get your input.
Yeah.
So, first one is wait, what ones have you been to? Let's get that out of the way.
I've been to Diamondbacks, Kansas City. Yep. I
And
think that's it.
Colorado.
Oh, and Colorado. Yep.
Yeah, because we went to that game.
Yep.
Okay, that helps me a lot. Okay, the first one, Tropicana Stadium in Tampa Bay, Florida. Technically St. Petersburg, Florida. It's not in
I
Tampa.
actually really want to go to that one. That one's like number 3 for me.
Number 3?
Yeah.
So it's so funny because people hate it, but I've been there to that one. I didn't think it was bad. Like, I think it's underrated, and I think people just overhate on it so much. But they are getting a new one,
Yeah.
and it looks pretty cool. So, okay, your next one, Wrigley Field.
Cubbies. I think just for the history of it, probably number 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, the next one is Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, hate me, but also for the history, this one's number 2.
Yeah. Okay. The next one is Fenway Park.
Number 1, hands down.
Yeah,
That's the number 1 stadium I want to go to so bad.
me too. That's like my bucket list item.
Yeah.
Okay. And then your final stadium, which is just going to be set at number 5, is the Detroit Tigers Stadium.
Okay. I can live with that. I like that
Honestly,
list.
I don't argue with your list either. Like I think it's pretty good. I
The
think it's a
only
pretty
one I
nice
would
list.
switch out is I would switch out.
Wrigley with the Trop.
No,
You'd leave the Trop at 3.
I would because I honestly that's one I want to go to, and I've always said that.
I love it because it's a dome, and I
Yeah.
just think the dome is cool.
Yeah.
And like I have pictures from being inside it and stuff when I went there because I actually watched the Red Sox play them
Yeah.
on my mission, and it was so cool just to be there. And then I've been to the Cardinals Stadium. That one's pretty cool just because the background view
Yeah.
is super cool, like with the arch and stuff. Like it's just a neat
Yeah.
background. But my
Yeah.
number 1 too is Fenway. Like I've been a Red Sox fan my entire life, ever since I honestly can remember.
Mhm.
And I think Fenway Park's the coolest stadium in baseball, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with the Green Monster.
Yeah, you can't beat the green. It's the most, I think the Green Monster is the most iconic piece of a stadium to me in baseball.
Yeah, definitely a
That's
lot of
my
history, especially in those top, like the top four minus Tropicana, like Fenway Park, Yankee Stadium, Wrigley Field.
oh yeah,
The
they're
only
like
one I would
three of the
add to that list is Dodger Stadium, and that's just because like
oh yeah.
it's just a home of
Next time we
champions,
go
you
to
know. Like I want to
California,
go.
we need to drive by it at least because we didn't get to drive by it last time like we wanted to.
Yeah, I want to go to the Angels Stadium too.
I do too. That's like right across the street too from Disneyland. So
I'm gonna
that one would
start.
be
I'm gonna start saving. I really need to go.
yeah, that would be fun. There was one night I got bored because I couldn't fall asleep, and I was like calculating how much it would cost for a round trip thing to Boston to go to a game and visit Fenway, like, and then stay at a hotel and then just come back. And it's a lot.
Yeah, I imagine.
By the end of my math, I was like, damn, this is way more expensive than I thought it was.
I think I've gotten to the point of my youth that when my parents start asking me what I want for birthdays and stuff, like I'm honestly gonna start saying like
Money.
money towards so I can go visit this stadium, or if they're generous enough, like they'll just buy me straight up tickets to go watch a game there.
Because like I've been to I've only been to three stadiums too. And like honestly, like that's what I want to do is that's one of the things on my bucket list is to visit all 30 MLB stadiums. But that's just because baseball tickets aren't near as much as like NBA or NFL or NHL tickets for whatever reason. And so I think
Yeah,
it's just because it's America's pastime.
yeah.
And so,
It's definitely one of those sports though that is better to watch. Baseball is hard to watch on TV. It's better to watch in person and be
oh
there.
yeah, 100% it's better in person. Like I think people have a lot of misunderstandings about that when it comes to baseball, and they just think it's boring in general. But I'm like, you go to a game in person and you'll think 100% differently
Mm.
about baseball. I think
Yeah, I
that's my
agree.
thoughts. Like I love going to a baseball game. Like that's why I love going to the Bees games because they're super cheap and it's a live baseball game, so it's entertaining and it's just fun.
Yeah,
And so we need to go to a Bees game. That's what we need to do because tickets are like $20.
I know. They're dirt
They're
cheap.
like they're so cheap, especially for like lower bowl. That's like a lower bowl cost too.
Yeah, you can
Like
sit
they're
out in the grass for $11.
yeah, it's like dirt cheap. Sitting on the grass would be cool.
I think so.
I think.
Because then you can catch home run balls and stuff out there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And if you're on a date, that would be fun too.
Because then you can catch home run ball and make out or whatever you do.
I walked into that one. Just kidding. But well, do you got anything else before we close up?
Think we're good.
Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. We will try to keep pumping these out every week because we love doing this. You know, and we're gonna hopefully work on getting a guest soon. We're gonna do some discussing and try to lock on a guest so we can have you guys hear from other people. That's not just our ugly mugs. So, got anything else, Kaysen?
I think I'm good.
Awesome. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for catching up. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
We're heading out now, but we'll be back again. Another episode right around the bend. Stories, takes, conversations that last. Thanks for tuning in and hanging through the laughs. Hey, that's the Catch Up Podcast. Every episode, yeah, we brought that. Hey, till the next one drops. It's Kaysen and Jaxsten saying peace on the podcast.